Illegal actions against workers are on the rise. WTF is next. Hello, I'm Mark Harrison. From large corporations to mom and pop coffee shops, illegal actions against workers are on the rise. And many who can ill afford legal assistance find themselves forced to remain quiet and just get on with it. The examples are many. Just last week in California, a judge ruled that Tesla Corporation violated a series of labor laws by threatening workers and retaliating against those seeking to form a union and associate with the UAW. In Buffalo, New York, a manager and two other long-term baristas working at Spot Coffee were fired for holding or attending a meeting to discuss the possibility of joining a union similar to their sister store in Rochester. And that manager being fired for refusing to name the workers who attended the meeting, and good on him. In Fort Lauderdale, 3 employees and members of 32 BJ SEIU were fired for taking part in a strike action to protest the detestable working conditions, safety violations, and low wages at UL and American, the subcontractor of Envoy and American Airlines. And if that wasn't enough, General Motors recently fired workers in Mexico for supporting their striking neighbors to the north and calling for a cross-border fight to get better wages for everyone. Now, I could go on for hours, but you get the point. The NLRB has very clear rights for how workers can conduct themselves, and in all of these cases, the workers in question in no way violated those guidelines. But that's no longer enough for the greed and corruption at our corporations who play a game of go ahead and sue me if you think I did something wrong. Grievances can often cost upwards of $20,000 and can quickly bankrupt a small local union's coffers. Add to this the turn the other cheek toward labor mentality that Donald Trump's NLRB has adopted, and we have a recipe for more and more egregious and illegal acts on workers. And you can't even imagine what goes on at the lowest levels of the service industry, where workers slave for minimum wage without the benefit of a union and are forced to clock out and continue working. This actually happens, and they're forced to work sick and injured, and they're denied legally mandated overtime pay. They're just denied it. No, you can't have it. The vitriol that now emanates from Washington and certain conservatively dominated state governments toward people of the working class is beginning to feel like a movie from the French Revolution. The people who slavishly report to work every day to earn paltry wages and no benefits are being metaphorically spit on by those with means above them. Now, we owe everyone who goes to work a large dose of respect. We are all in this together. So, tell you what, the next time you pop in for that $4 cup of coffee, take one back to the woman cleaning the bathrooms in the office or the guy trimming the shrubs outside. Let them know that we are all in this together, and that in some way you will no longer stand for the injustices that other less fortunate workers have to endure. Indeed, we all have to stick up for each other, because the people doing this have no conscience, no morals, and any one of us could be part of the next group to be targeted. I'm Mark Harrison. Have a great weekend.